find a way to move forward. Another important point you brought up was, what is this experience teaching me about myself? Right. And through a lot of these difficult moments, we learn so much about ourselves, about, where we see our own positivity and our own flaws, and how we try to work through those, because those are possibly new emotional muscles that we haven't exercised. And it teaches us a lot about ourselves. And I think that's a really good point for us as caregivers to realize that, and to honor that in us, because it's a new role we got put into. And how we are managing these new moments, new experiences in our life, uh, and learning from that, and learning to get through. So I think rewarding ourselves, appreciating ourselves is really, really important too, in such moments.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think also just understanding that it's okay to be with the pain. It's natural. This is a really hard, really sad experience. And grief, the journey of grief starts before anything happens that feels very final. And it's, we grieve in the moment of hearing that something has shifted with the person in our life, the family member that we're caring for. We grieve for ourselves in these moments where we just don't really know the answer to questions and what to do. And it looks like frustration and anger, but a lot of it is really based in grief. And we grieve, throughout the experience itself with just the different sort of losses, because there's a lot of losses in these moments. But along with it, and I call it just a story full of color, is also like those moments that we're learning about ourselves. We're not the same. We're never the same as like time goes on, but caregiving really feels raw in so many ways. And we realize that, and we can actually see, I remember being able to sort of see the woman that I was, and not being her anymore, and just sitting in those places of like, who am I? Like and just really trying to grasp on to saying, who am I in this moment? Not having a lot of time to really sit with it. But I remember like trying to find this sense of identity of myself, because so much of my life had changed. And it wasn't in an instant, and it was over the course of times. For some, it is in an instant. But it was being able to sit with that, and in the moments that I sort of fell to the ground, but also being in the moments and saying, okay, now let's rise up and try to figure something out. And that's the amazing thing about caregivers. They're the toughest, most amazing people I have ever met, even when we don't always feel like it. We show up,